Hello, this is Eugene here, and I'm going to be talking about MA 200 Math Ideas class. It is a asynchronous class, and that means that there are no lectures, and the students need to work by themselves at their own pace. I decided to go over the syllabus and talk about a little bit about the assignments so you understand, the philosophy of this class and, how to be successful. I'm going to start sharing here my screen, see, and we'll start over with the syllabus. So as I said, how this class meet? Well, it is asynchronous, so it is online class that students progress on their own pace. Okay. However, if at any time you have any questions or anything, I am available. And during office hours, Monday and Wednesday in the morning up to 12. And you can call me on my cell phone. You can send me an email asking questions. So there are many options. I already had a few students showing up in my office during Monday and Wednesday to ask questions. So that's okay if you want an in-person connection there, and think that's going to be more helpful. All right. Another thing that is very important in this class is the Google site called Collaborative Learning Community. That is a very important part of this class, and it is important because it is a site where you are going to enter your name, your contacts like email and phone number, and most important, the link to your ePortfolio. Okay, the link of your ePortfolio is a way that I have to monitor your progress. So I will check your portfolio weekly, and I will give a color grade. If you have a chance to visit the Google Doc, you'll see that there is a color code showing, your progress. That color is going to change, right, weekly. Okay, you can move up on the color grading, or you can move down if you don't progress. Okay, so so that's a way for you to monitor how you're doing in comparison with other students. Okay, so how do you get to that site? You have the link here on the syllabus. Okay, let's see if I can show you that site now. So this is the site, and you see right here on the top, different colors. They represent different grade. And many students have already entered their links here. Some students did not. And you see purple is a pool grading. So that's why if the student did not enter their link, so they had a poor score. Okay, sometimes I put some notes here, like for instance, for this student here, I tried to enter on the link and the link didn't work. So I have here written no access to the link. So I had no access when I tried to enter this link. And if I have no access, other students don't have access either. The purpose of this Google Doc is actually to allow students to visit different portfolios, and also for you to get in touch with each other and help each other. Okay, discuss topics of the class, and and ask any questions that you want to. Okay, so let's go back to this syllabus. So here, it's good to read, the teaching philosophy and course description, so you understand some of the assignments. Thomas S. Eliot, I have a quote here. It says, "It's part of education to interest ourselves in subjects for which we have no aptitude." Many students think, oh, math is not really my thing, it's not my strength, it's not in math. But, the fact that you're taking this course that is asynchronous. And by the way, I think that every college student should at least take one asynchronous course. And the reason is because it makes you develop some skills that an in-person class does not allow you to do. And that is, for instance, time management, right? Also the ability to learn things by yourself. You're not completely alone. You have the CLC, the collaborative learning community that I have created for you to communicate with other students and ask for help. But still, it is really up to you. And, to be successful, you have to be proactive, follow up on assignments, ask for help. Asking for help is already a skill, and self-confidence, right? The confidence that you can learn things by yourself, that's very important, especially college students. So let's move on to the next. And then I have here some course description. And I have this emphasis here on applying math to real world, and also I emphasize project-based learning activities. So you have a chance to do projects in group or in individual, and projects related, to the real world, hopefully. And I talk a little bit here, what is cognitive development and why it is important. Then here we have the two textbooks. There are two. Some of them are on Moodle. I made copy of some of the chapters that you should be reading. And they all are on Moodle. So you don't need to buy anything. That's a positive thing. And here we have the grading criteria. See, the first thing to do is to create your eProfoil. And for that alone, you already have 5% of your grade. Then you have the individual project, that is how mathematics help you in your field of work, your major. So now you need to think about your major and where math is applied. So you need to write a little project there and a little summary or some examples. And you're not only going to create a written document, but you're also going to present that. You're going to create a little presentation where it's like for instance, a friend of yours asked, what is your major? What are you doing? Is it doing animation or filming? And ask you, does it has any math on it? Does it have any relation to math? Math is everywhere, but then if you do not reflect a little bit and think a little deeper on this, if your friend asks you that, you might be a little, not ready, right, to give an answer. So what I'm asking you here is to prepare a short presentation, no more than 5 minutes, to explain, where math applies in your field of work. Okay. Lecture summaries. Well, lecture summaries are chapters. If you go down on the syllabus, you're going to see a list of chapters to be covered. That same list is on the Google Doc. Okay. right here, I have created this Google Doc, and the syllabus has this link. I have also sent an email with this link. There is the list of chapters. And here I say group of 2, right? In fact, I have 12 different chapters here that you can, different topics, right? Some topics have 2 chapters, okay? So the idea is that groups of 2 pick 2 of those topics, okay? However, I understand that sometimes you want to work alone. Maybe you want to just do, one chapter yourself. So you could enter your name here. This is a Google Doc, so you are able to come here and let me actually share this. So you'll be able to share and then you can enter your name here, okay? If that's the chapter you want to do. If you want to work as a group, so you enter your name here, like logical thinking, and then you have to select another one, 0 number system. So both of you enter both your names here and both your names here. There are 2 chapters, right, per group. Or if you want to do alone, just enter your name in one of this, and that would be fine, okay? So let me go back to the syllabus again. So here, reflection, creativity, productive failure experience. So here on productive failure is, I want you to reflect on an experience while learning math that you learn from something that you fail. Like, for instance, your understanding of fraction, maybe you didn't understand what a fraction was, and you couldn't do operations with fractions, and then from a mistake that you made, you learn something. So you report that. I'm sure we always make mistakes. We always have misconceptions, misunderstandings, and at some point we learn from it, and we realize we're wrong, and then now we know the correct answer. So what I want you here is to reflect on that and document that, write a paragraph, and that's it. And then you explain how you learned it, okay? You see, those are very high percentage on your grade. The lecture sum is 20%, the individual project is 20%, and productive failure experience is 15%. Now, there is this other assignment that is the Think Aloud. It's also a group project, and here it's kind of difficult to do it alone because you need to, if you read the documentation on Moodle explaining, how to do this, the strategies of Think Aloud. There is a document called Strategies of Think Aloud. You see that the strategies, they have 2 students working together. One is the reader, the other one is the listener, and then you alternate, and the listener becomes the reader, and the reader becomes the listener, and they have a particular job. One is to read and express whatever you're thinking as you read. It's not read the whole paragraph and then explain. No, it's as you read, you are explaining. And there are a series of different prompts that you need to use in order to have a full grade on this assignment. So I encourage you to read that document and try to use those prompts to think aloud. And the listener has also a job that is to, if the reader is going too fast, to slow down, to ask questions. I didn't really understand that part. Can you explain a little more? So this way, there is a synergy between both reader and listener in order to help the reading to be a reading with the intent to understand whatever you are reading. This is a skill that you can apply not only here to math, but in any reading you're going to be doing. All right. Then there is another assignment that is the mathematician biography and their contributions. Again, this is another Google Doc that is here that you need also to have go there. The link is also on the syllabus. So you select the mathematician that you want to work on, you enter your name, and that is yours. So whoever comes first, get that mathematician, right? Then the summary of our article at Appendix 2, Mathematics in Classical Education. And this is also a group of 2. You can do it alone if you want, but it is an article that is posted on the syllabus at the end. And you just need to prepare a little summary and, of course, a presentation, right? You need to create a presentation, yeah. So, presenting verbally and on a video, on a YouTube format is a requirement. You not only create a summary of, of the assignment, but you also present. That's true for the individual project. That's true for the lecture summaries. That's true for the mathematician biography. And this is also true for the mathematics in classical education, okay? Now, there is also here a bonus called Passion Project topic. It's a bonus assignment. And this is groups of 4. It could be groups of 4, could be groups of 3, 2, whatever you want to do. Or you can do it alone also, and you get an extra 20 points here to guarantee an A in the class. So it's up to you if you want to do it. So here, going down, we have here again the link to the Google Doc for the CLC, Collaborative Learning Community. And here you have a link on the Google site, how to create on where you can create your ePortfolio. Here I have 3 links, YouTube links explaining how to create the ePortfolio on the Google site, okay? And here I have descriptions of what you should do on first page, second page. Each assignment has a specific page. So you have here, description of what we should do on each page, okay? Here, this part, you have the emails of our students. This, you can also retrieve that from the Google Doc. Students are supposed to enter their contact information on the Google Doc. Here is the link where you can enter your name on different assignments. Here on the Google Doc, you don't have this, but here on the syllabus, you have for each topic that you selected, you have here not only the chapter on the book, the textbook, right? This one is one of the textbooks. There are 2 textbooks, right? This is a chapter on that textbook that has this topic, logical thinking. But you also have here YouTube links that discuss logical thinking that you can also listen and helping you in creating your summary and your own presentation, okay? So, so here are the mathematician, the link to the Google Doc where you can go and select your, this is the text for the Think Aloud is here on the syllabus and then on Appendix 1. So yellow is for one student to read and the blue is the other student, okay? You're going to be able to alternate your roles of the reader and also as the listener. And in Appendix 2, you have here this article I find very interesting, Mathematics in Classical Education. So if you can read that, And I find this a very interesting article for you to work on. So I'm going to stop the video here. And remember, please, if you have any questions, I am available in my office Monday and Wednesday mornings. Or you can contact me by email or by phone, texting, or you can meet on the Zoom. We have a Zoom meeting like this one. Okay, so see you soon. Bye-bye.